Alright folks, today I'm gonna show you how to prepare SHIO aged ribeye, and I tested it as well, so stay tuned. Time to grill! So right folks, these are two ribeye steaks from one of my favorite online butcheries, Adventure. They asked me to try one of their newest products. This one's called SHIO aged. I will explain you later exactly what that means. First of all, we unpack these two steaks and we're gonna prepare them two different ways, and then we can check the taste and tenderness and how they really taste and how they look like. So this one's actually looking really good, great marbling, nice fat part, nice fat cap. So really good looking dry aged ribeyes here. The first one will be cooked sous vide, and then we will throw this into a cast iron pan to see how the crust works. The second one will be grilled the normal way, as I say it, just grill, start with high heat, 2 or 3 minutes per side, and then flip over to indirect heat. And the goal is to have both steaks with different methods with an internal temperature of 54 degrees Celsius, which is approximately 108 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess. So they should be medium rare here. And this is the first one, as I mentioned, which will take place in the sous vide bath. So this is a vacuum bag. We have a foot sealer here. We're gonna prepare this one in a vacuum bag. We don't use any additional spices or herbs today, so this is not a creative way of preparing these. This is more or less a test of how this meat looks like, how it performs, how the color is. That's what we are checking out today. So this one is ready. The water is heated up at 52 degrees Celsius, and we're going to cook this one inside there for 2 hours or 2.5 or so. And then we're going to put this, as I mentioned, in our cast iron pan to grill it, finish it there. So the second one will just be grilled on the cast iron grates of my Broiling Regal 590. We're going to slice the fat cap a little bit here so it stays in shape, and then we'll throw this one on the grill. But what does SHIO aged mean? So I hope I can explain this proper in English. Really hard. So it's kind of improvement of the dry aging process. This meat will be dry aged for approximately 8 weeks, and then they put salt water on it. So that's basically what it's all about, and this helps to improve the juiciness, the tenderness, and the taste of this steak. So it really does have a slight salt flavor, but it's not very strong. So if you like to have or add additional salt, it's okay. I left it out just as I mentioned to see how the real taste is, but after that I realized that you could add some salt, but be careful. So after grilling this one 2 or 3 minutes from each side with nice grill marks, we're gonna flip this over to indirect heat. Then we're gonna add our grill eye instant thermometer, and we're gonna let this finish there until it has 54 degrees Celsius. So there you go. One burner is still on, or two. We're gonna move this to the keg later because we need to heat up the cast iron pan as well in the meantime. So of course I will put a link into the video description so you can check out the SHIO aged meat. This one is additional information to my Austrian or to my Dutch viewers. Adventure is also capable of delivering to other states in the European Union, so check it out. Maybe that's interesting for you. So we're grilling this one just 1.5 minutes on in the high heated up cast iron pan. It's almost ready, so just to give it a little bit of a color here. So we're gonna flip this one over. That's it. Really has a nice color. It does get a nice crust. So I speed it up a little bit so we don't have to be here the whole minute seeing that. And we're gonna take it out just let it rest for a few seconds, and then we cut it. That's one of the my main improvement on dry aged is that there's not much meat juice that could run out, so we have let this rest here a little bit, and then we cut into in the middle, and then we see how we did. Yeah, that's how I like it. And then we slice this one up, and then we're gonna give this a shot. So I really like the taste of dry aged, but what sous vide does is kind of it makes the taste of dry aged stronger. So if you're not too familiar with that, it might be too strong for you. That's not critics on the product. The product's really good. It sure gets a nice crust. It has a slight flavor of salt in there, but the dry aged taste is really strong after the sous vide bath. So you might like that, some don't. Be careful with that. So this is the second one, almost the same color here. I really like it. The taste of the steak's really good. It's really interesting. Of course, I would now add some salt for the next time, for the whole slice, for the inside, or add some nice pepper. You might have seen some of my peppers I used in the past recently from the spice bar. There might be some good that would work here with that one. Really good. So I'm gonna give this a shot. I really like the product. It has a great quality. It's kind of maybe a food trend for the next year. People start developing their dry aging techniques. Really interesting for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We're seeing us again in 2 days for the last video of 2017. In the meantime, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm out. See you.